You know, if you're a business owner, chances are you started your company to build a better life, right? To have more freedom. But if you're like so many owners of service businesses I talk to, from law firms and accountants to roofers and landscapers, that dream of freedom can start to feel, well, a little out of reach. What if I told you that feeling isn't the real problem? It's actually a symptom of a much bigger, hidden issue.
So let me just ask you a pretty tough question. Are you losing customers you never even knew you had? I mean, really think about that for a second. A potential customer lands on your website at 10 p.m., or they call your office right in the middle of a busy lunch hour. They need an answer right now, and if they can't get one from you, they just move on. They go to your competitor. In fact, your chance of closing a brand new lead drops by a whopping 80% after just 5 minutes. That is business literally walking out the door before you even knew they were there.
And this leads us right into something I call the owner's trap. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're the CEO, you're the lead technician, you're the marketing director, and you're the bookkeeper, all at once. You wear every single hat because you're dedicated and you care so much about your work. But that same dedication, it's splitting your focus, and it is quietly costing your business. It's the reason you find yourself dealing with a client issue at 8 p.m. instead of sitting down to dinner with your family.
Yeah, this picture, it probably feels incredibly familiar, doesn't it? For so many owners, this is the daily grind. Every single day, calls go unanswered while you're out on a job, website chats get missed after hours, new leads fall right through the cracks. And here's the thing, it's not happening because you don't care. It's because there are simply not enough hours in the day or enough hands on deck to juggle it all. And this, right here, is the end result. It's that feeling of being completely overwhelmed, of being controlled by the endless demands of the very business you poured your heart and soul into building. The thing that was supposed to give you freedom is now the thing that's consuming it. So, what's the real cost of putting this off? What's the price you pay for saying, I'll get to it later? Well, it's a lot more than just a few missed opportunities. It's like having a series of invisible leaks in your revenue. And believe me, your competition is taking full advantage of them. And here is a serious reality check. Your competition is not waiting around, not at all. Recent industry reports show that 57% of U.S. small businesses are already investing in and using AI technology. That's more than half of your competitors, and they're not just playing around with it, they are baking it into their core operations to get way ahead. So let's be real. While you're stuck managing paperwork and trying to return calls between jobs, your competitors are automating those exact same tasks. They're responding to leads instantly. They're scheduling appointments automatically. They're using AI to get a serious edge. At this point, adopting technology like this isn't optional anymore. It's pretty much the new standard for staying in the game.
And here's exactly how they're getting that edge. It's pretty wild. On average, managers who are using AI are saving 7.2 hours every single week. Think about that. That's almost a full workday they get back to focus on strategy, on growth, on building those high-value client relationships. And their staff? They're saving over 3 hours a week too. This isn't just a small tweak, it is a massive productivity booster. So this all brings us to the most important question, doesn't it? How in the world do you keep up, let alone get ahead, without having to hire more people or just piling even more work onto your already overflowing plate? The answer, well, it lies in a really fundamental shift in how you think about your business. It's a new kind of competitive edge. And the key is this: you automate the work, not the relationships. You let technology handle all the repetitive, time-sucking tasks so that you and your team can focus on what really matters, the essential, human connections that built your business in the first place.
So what are we actually talking about here? AI-powered automation. It's basically a system that works for you 24/7. It handles all that stuff like instantly following up with new website leads, booking appointments, and answering all those common questions you get over and over again. Think of it as a tool that just amplifies your human judgment by freeing you up to use it where it counts the most. And this is exactly where Growth Right Solutions comes in. See, we realize that what service business owners like you really need isn't another complicated piece of software that you have to figure out how to learn and manage. No way. You need a solution that just works for you, right from day one. And that's why we created what we call your first digital employee. Just think about what this actually means for you. Your digital employee answers every single chat and every single phone call around the clock. It captures every lead the second it comes in. It automatically follows up with them. It even schedules and reschedules appointments for you. And maybe the best part, it's always on, it's always professional, and it never, ever calls in sick.
The difference is really night and day. I mean, look at the before. Missed calls, delayed follow-ups, a teen just bogged down with administrative stuff. But with a digital employee, it's a whole new world. Every call is answered. Every lead is engaged instantly. Every customer gets a professional, consistent experience. And your team is finally freed up to do the high-value work that actually grows your business.
Ultimately, this isn't just about business metrics like response times and conversion rates. It's about something so much more important. It's about reclaiming your business and, frankly, reclaiming your life.
I want you to just pause and think about this for a moment. What would it truly mean for your business and for your family if every single call was answered, every lead was followed up on, and your loyal customers were taken care of proactively, any hour of any day? What would that peace of mind feel like?
That level of service, that reliability, that kind of growth, that isn't some far-off dream. That's exactly what a digital employee does for our clients. It's a real, achievable thing that can completely transform how you operate, starting right now.
So it's time to stop losing customers you never even knew you had. It's time to let your business start serving you instead of the other way around. See for yourself what your business looks and feels like with a digital employee working for you in the background. Go ahead and book your free, no-pressure discovery call with us at Growth Right Solutions today.